it is not good to operate from a platform of speculation. Let us deal with truth and facts.
But everything is speculation.
And no, we don't operate on speculation. Why speculate when facts are very clear? They are here with us, standing on 4 legs squarely. What happened yesterday, of course, was expected because the majority is on the basis of numbers. And the understanding of pre-election agreement, post-election agreements, and political parties taking positions at different times was not brought into account by the courts. And that is why from the time that ruling was made, for me, I said this judgment is not enforceable. There are judgments that courts render which cannot be implemented. And therefore, they simply die. And I expected this one to die via the ruling of the Speaker. And the Speaker did not have to struggle to get the numbers and to know who is who and who is what, which one is majority, which one is minority. The truth is, majority in the House is determined using numbers. And those numbers can be counted, and they are physical, and they are known. So it's simple arithmetic. And so the Speaker had a very easy time determining which coalition is the majority. And I also want to correct here. We cannot imagine that a majority in Parliament must also control the executive. No, it doesn't have to be that way. And it is a very shifty, arrangement. And
but is that the natural way of working once a court pronounces itself? If you do not agree with a court's pronouncement, isn't it therefore expected that you file an appeal?
The Speaker, no. The Speaker and jurisdiction of Parliament and powers and privileges of Parliament, there are certain things that you may not need to superintend from the courts, like determining who is a leader and who is a majority in the House. That actually, those are powers vested in the Speaker by the standing orders and by regulations of Parliament. So that one doesn't need judicial ruling or executive guidance. Parliament is independent. It regulates itself. It is an authority.
That Parliament can simply ignore any pronouncement?
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. What is not sustainable, what is not right, it can. And the Speaker, by delivering a ruling, is exercising equivalent roles like a judge in a court. And that ruling, if you look at rulings of speakers over the years, they are normally binding, and it doesn't change. It remains.
But yet they can be challenged if at all they are declared.
No problem. Anybody can still move to court. The court will entertain all manner of applications, and it will give its ruling based on the facts that is availed before the court. But with this one, where the Speaker is given the powers to do so, and he has data with him, and the Speaker can write to the Registrar of Trade Unions, of political parties, and the political parties avail the data, and it's very clear, and we saw. And we can still check and recheck. You are not going
According to the story here, is
you are not going
clerk
to
of the
force.
National Assembly does
You are
not
not going to force a majority. You are not going to force a majority that is not a majority.
It is a registrar.
In National Assembly.
The deputy speaker.
You are not going to force a minority to be.
Let's move on to Bwana Kiplagat.
It doesn't work.
Bwana Kiplagat, this happening appeared to have left the Speaker of the National Assembly in a very awkward position. Now he is facing threats of impeachment from Azimio members. His position as Speaker was also the subject of that court ruling, where they said that his continued stay as leader of Ford Kenya and as a Speaker is illegal.
Okay, may I